Cloud Core Consulting began with one mission: to provide fast, reliable, and efficient system solutions for businesses moving into the digital world. Built by a small team of dedicated consultants, CloudCore quickly became known for hitting deadlines, delivering quality results, and keeping clients satisfied. From project planning to workflow improvements, and team prided itself on organization, teamwork, and seamless communication. And for a while, everything worked perfectly.
Good morning, team. Another successful delivery. Fantastic work, guys.
Yes, amazing job, everyone. You handled that project so well, the client loved the outcome.
This was the Cloud Core at its best. A team in sync, confident, and unstoppable. Projects were completed smoothly, workloads were balanced, and everyone knew their role. For the whole department, I can say that this was the golden pace.
Great job, everyone. Honestly, I'm proud of how consistent we are. Keep it up, guys.
As appreciation, we'll send lunch credits today. So please enjoy. You've earned it.
Thank you.
You.
Thank you, guys.
But sometimes, success can blind a team. Right after their strongest performance, something unexpected happened. New clients arrived, more projects poured in, and CloudCore, confident and unprepared, accepted everything. Without checking capacity, without checking workflows, and without checking the coordination. And that's when the first cracks began to show. The higher ups kept accepting more and more projects without asking if the team was ready or if the system could handle it.
Hello, boss. Good afternoon. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes, boss. I have Barros working on Project Alpha. Then I have Ranyosa and Nasol working on Project Bravo. Then I'll send the rest of the project to the rest of the team. Okay, thank you, boss. Thank you so much. Okay.
Every approval was rushed. Every request was accepted instantly. Walang review, walang alignment. Basta, tanggap lang sila ng tanggap. The project manager was overwhelmed. Projects were passed without review, and task allocation became unbalanced. Some had too much work, others had almost none. Because of poor distribution, some team members finish early and disengage completely.
Ano ba naman yan? Hindi ko pa tapos yung project. Baros meron na naman. Paano matatapos to?
Ano ba kasing ginagawa niyo?
Kasi PM mo may bago na namang tinanggap na project. Hindi ko pa tapos gawin tong project Baros. Kasi patulong naman. Baka wala nang ginagawa dyan.
May ginagawa din ako eh. Hindi ko pa nga tapos eh.
Ganun ba?
Sa kanila ba?
Eh, buo nga pala. Kailangan ko na isend yung isang project kay Darren. Sige pre.
Okay.
Ikaw pre. I can't believe this is happening again, Mr. Rapino. How am I supposed to finish the flow on this project? Alam mo namang madidelay ang proseso kung kulang-kulang sineset mo. Is it your job to give me the full details? Ngayon, sabihin mo, bakit kulang-kulang yun? Ganun ba pare? Di ko na-check double check ng maigi. Sobrang dami ko kasing ginagawa, natambakan ako ni PM. Shut up. I don't need your excuses.
While others, like Rubino, were drowning in deadlines, causing rush outputs and incorrect submissions.
Hello po? Good evening. Opo. Actually, nandito po ako sa tapat ng PC ko. Opo. Sinisimulan ko na siya. Opo. Actually, patapos na rin po. Nandito na po ako sa kalagitnaan. Opo. Yes po. Sasend ko na lang po sa inyo kapag natapos ko.
And with no monitoring system, productivity dropped. Some pretended to be working while actually doing nothing.
I can't believe this is happening again, Mr. Rabino. How am I supposed to finish the flow on this project? Alam mo namang madidelay ang proseso kung kulang-kulang sinesend mo. Is it your job to give me the full details? Ngayon, sabihin mo, bakit kulang-kulang yun? Sarap. I don't need your excuses. Lagi nang ganito.
Errors piled up, projects were passed to the wrong people, arguments started, blaming began. Even the senior consultants were overloaded. There was no time to guide others, and soon, duplicate projects was appeared, a clear sign that coordination was broken.
Bagal naman ang laptop ko. Dami ko pang gagawin, no? Di ako makapagtrabaho ng maayos. Ayaw kasi mag-update ng system eh. Tapos sasabihin, ang bagal-bagal.
Technical systems weren't updated, work slowed down, and excuses became normal.
Good morning po sa inyo. First day ko po ngayon sa company. Gusto ko lang po magtanong kung may orientation po tayo or onboarding link.
Sorry, hindi pa namin nagagawa. Ang daming pending task sa work from home setup.
Pwede ka muna mag-assist kahit wala pang proper training. Pasensya ka na talaga.
Okay po, pero po kasi nalilito po kasi ako eh.
Kaya mo yan. Kami nga dati walang guidance eh. Sabay-sabay din. Work from home dapat flexible pero ngayon parang mas stressful pa.
So, ganito po para talaga sa work from home. Walang onboarding.
Honestly, oo. For now.
Several days later.
Sir Cyrex, pwede niyo po bang i-check tong project na natapos ko na pinapagawa sa akin ng isang consultant? Send ko lang po sa email.
Okay, Mr. Noel. Let me check. Kanino consultant ka nag-check? Bakit ang gulo? Bakit ang daming error? Gulo-gulo itong pinagagawa nyo. Anong ibig sabihin nito?
Hindi ko po alam kasi po, nag-send lang po sa akin yung isa pong consultant. Sabi yung instruction lang po sa akin is gawin ko lang po tong project na to. Yun lang po, ang gulo po kasi ng instruction.
Medyo nakaka-disappoint lang eh. Kasi sana maayos tong project na to. Sana magawa nyo ng maayos. Sana maging tapusin nyo at tignan nyo kung ano yung mga mali-iwan.
Sige po, Sir Cyrex, pwede ko ulitin ko na lang po. Kakausapin ko pong yung consultant na nagpapagawa sa akin.
Okay, sige. Sana maiwasan po.
Sige po, salamat po, sir.
Sige.
The new hire entered this chaos with no onboarding, no guidance. Confusion led to mistake, and mistake led to conflict.
A few moments later.
Hello.
2 hours later. 2,000 years later.
Look, ang baba na nga ng sahod tapos delay pa. Tsaka parang early cut-off, palagi na lang may issue. Kung ganyan, sana mag-manual process na lang muna para at least may backup plan.
Ano ba naman yan? Delay na naman? Dapat kasi i-manual na lang yan. Ayaw pa kasi mag-update. Ang baba na nga ng sahod tapos delay pa.
Baka dumaan na sa video. Baka bumagsabi sa akin, grabe na.
Ano? Delayed na naman yung sahod?
Ano ba naman yun? Delay na naman yung sahod. Anong oras na? Wala pa rin sahod. Tapos panigurado kulang-kulang na naman ito. Nakakatamad na talaga pumasok pag ganito eh. Hindi ko alam anong gagawin. Ilang buwan na to.
And when the payroll system failed, frustration reached its peak. Delayed salary, delayed trust, delayed motivation.
Guys, may nag-email sa akin na overseas client natin. Nagtatanong siya about sa update, pero hindi ko po account eh.
Na dapat kay Banting or CEO yan. Bakit siya napunta?
Wait lang, ito pa. May nagme-message pa sa Teams. Third follow-up na today.
May gusto ring umatras sa project ang lala nito.
And just like that, the strong beginning collapsed. Cloudcore was no longer efficient, no longer organized, no longer the team they once were.
Good afternoon, team. I'm calling this emergency meeting because our work from home operations are failing. Too many clients complain. Ano bang nangyayari?
This is the time to be honest. Please, let's talk.
With mistakes piling up and tensions rising, leadership finally stepped in. It was time to investigate, to uncover what went wrong, and why the entire department was falling apart.
To be honest, sir, unrealistic deadlines, lahat sabay-sabay, kahit work from home.
Actually, sir, nakakatamad na din kasi sobrang nakakapagod na. Ang baba lang ng sahod ko. Tapos minimum yung sahod ko, puro workload pa din.
Minimum ang sahod. Ay, to be honest with you, I really understand that, guys. Alam niyo naman itong operation natin na kailangan din natin ng maraming client, kailangan din ng maraming project. So I also need your help and also attention on our projects and also for your proposal. And yeah, to be honest with you, we can also increase your salary. Kailangan lang natin talaga magkaroon ng improvement. Alam niyo naman yung nangyayari sa company. Pero ayun nga, so let's talk about that after our project is also completed and our clients is also happy on us. So here's the thing. Regarding dun sa mga ginagawa nyo ngayon, especially for our work from home, gusto ko lang malaman talaga, Miss Nuestro mentioned that there's a lot of workload that's also happened. How about our new hire?
Sir, ano po kasi, first day ko po ngayon, sabay yung onboarding po. Wala po eh. Tapos yung clears, yung instruction ko, wala pong maayos na pagkasabi sa akin. Sabay yung task po, wala rin po eh. Nalilito po talaga ako eh, kung sino kakausapin ko. And yung mga client, nag-i-email po sa akin eh.
What? You know, you should have been oriented about this. Kakausapin ko yung ibang trainer natin kung ano yung dapat gawin dito, okay? Yeah, naiintindihan ko talaga lahat ng hinaing nyo, guys. So, kumalma muna tayo sa ngayon, focus tayo, and then titignan ko kung ano yung magandang step dito. And also, Banting, make sure that everything will be completed before this week, okay? Or, I think siguro, kahit this week matapos lahat, before or during this week lang. Ayun lang yung kailangan ko, and then mapag-usapan natin lahat. Okay, I promise you na after it is also being completed, then mapag-usapan natin yung salary and everything, especially for the workload. I know how important your time and also everything. Your blood and ulcer sweat is really important also. Kasi ito na yung katawan nyo, health nyo na yung kalaban dito, okay? So, titignan natin kung ano yung pwede mangyari, especially for our new hire, para ma-manage natin lahat. Okay ba sa inyo yun?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry po talaga.
Sige, titignan natin. Okay? I just need your task to complete and that's it. Because, just what I mentioned before, it is now failing. Kailangan ko yung tulong nyo. Okay?
One by one, the consultant revealed their side of the story, their struggles, their confusion, and the broken workflow that caused it all. For the first time, the team understood the real problem. Cloudcore didn't fail because of laziness. Cloudcore failed because the system and management failed.
So, thank you guys for coming to our meeting tonight. I would like to introduce you our business advisor. If you're being observant, she's been into our meetings a few times. So here comes Miss Jacqueline Aralio.
Hi team, good evening. Yeah, so I heard na medyo nagkakaroon tayo ng trouble ngayon sa ating business, no? So gusto ko din sana malaman kung ano yung mga nangyayari para magawa natin ng resolution kung ano man 'yan. Sige, let's start, no? So siguro yung tanong na to para kay kay Banting, kamusta ba tayo ngayon sa mga projects, how many percent yung natapos na natin or meron bang mga pendings?
Okay, Ate. So actually, we've had some trouble before with our projects. We had there are certain cases kung saan nade-delay mga projects and the clients would be emailing us na kamusta na ba yung mga projects, ganito, ganyan. And I might say nasa 60% yung
Ang
sa
delay.
progress. Yeah,
60% ang progress or 60% ng overall projects?
progress.
Yung progress. Pero yung delays,
Yes.
ilang
Yung sa
percentage?
delays naman, 55.
Mga ganon. Yung mga kalahati na yung
Mga
delay.
ganun. Yeah.
Medyo
But
mataas na,
ayun,
no?
also ate, I'm not really doubting my fellow workers, but siguro because of the workload, may mga cases na kapag yung pressure na dumadaan sa kanila is hindi ma-avoid yung pagiging delay and hindi nila ma-handle ng maayos yung project. Ganun.
Okay, so question. So, yung pagtanggap ba natin ng project is nakabalance ba sa number of workers or number of people na nagtatrabaho or hindi na natin na-manage yun? Hindi
That's
na
a great
nabantayan.
question ate. And let me say na hindi siya nababalance
Hindi siya
because hindi kami nakakapag-communicate ni CEO, which is mali ko yun. Puro kasi kami tanggap ng tanggap. So, which led to the workload na yun na nababalance yung mga amount of projects na pinapasan namin sa mga
Mhm.
workers namin. So, ayun.
And that's the number one key, 'di ba? Alam niyo naman 'yan, na communication is the number one key palagi, kahit saan mo tignan 'yan. Kung may communication kayo, diyan talaga may iwasan yung mga problema. Doon naman sa staffing natin, sorry, doon sa kunwari kapag ka na-assign yung mga projects, naka-properly align ba siya kung sino ang gagawa nito or kung I mean, trabaho pa rin ba nila yung ginagawa nila or nagkakaroon na sila ng ad hoc? Like, hindi naman nila yung trabaho, pero dahil nga sobrang taas ng workload nyo, kung kanino na siya naipipigay.
Well, ayun din ate kasi may times din na one of our employees na nagreklamo na. Kasi yung ayun nga may isang project na duplicate and then ayun napansin ko then nagalit din yung sa isang employee naman kasi sobrang dami na raw sa kanyang project na naibigay.
Yeah. Okay, so question. Meron ba kayong like organizational chart kung para makita natin pagkakasunod-sunod nyo kung kasi kanino ba dapat yung task na to para alam natin kung sino yung who reports to whom? For sure, wala.
Well, you got
Kasi
me there ate. Wala.
so, okay. So, sa tingin ko, syempre, number one is the leadership and management. We should assign a strong leadership manager if possible na alam ko na merong hierarchy like CEO and then we have you as the BP and then we have Cyrex as the project manager and then the rest is lahat na sila under ni Cyrex, 'di ba? So mas maganda sana kung meron pa tayong another hierarchy below that kasi ang dami nila na hinahandle ni Cyrex. Let's say mag-assign tayo ng kahit SME, subject matter expert, or a team leader beyond that. Kasi meron tayong tier 1 and tier 2, tama? So sa tier 1, maganda sana kung merong aside from Cyrex, na meron pang nagmamanage sa kanila na nagtitingin din. And then, syempre yung workflow. Mas maganda kasi kung, okay, number one, meron tayong hierarchy para alam natin kung sino nagre-report kanino para hindi lahat, okay, kay Zyrex babagsak and then ibabagsak niya rin sa lahat. So, medyo naguguluhan siya sa part na yon for sure. And then, pero kung merong mas SME doon, sila yung magde-distribute, mas makikita nila kung kanino pa dapat to ibigay or kanino ba dapat i-assign to. Kasi for sure, hindi naman 100% na nare-review ni Cyrex. And then we should have also a proper workflow. Number two, na hindi lahat ng tao is pare-pareho ng trabaho. Mas maganda sana kung meron kayong parang step by step. Okay, let's say for website development. Ang number one doon, of course, yung pag-connect ng domain doon sa mismong the domain and the server and the database doon sa website. So parang pwedeng kung merong tao na naka-assign doon. And then number two is the development or yung functional development ng website. May isang naka-assign doon. And then another team or another person naman who's in charge with the designing. So yung focus nila nandoon lang. Kung ako, let's say si Noel, ang focus niya lang is the connection of the domain doon sa mismong website, yun lang yung focus niya. Mas mabilis. Kasi kada pasok, okay, domain, pasa ulit dito sa pangalawa naman. Si pangalawa naman, ito naman yung gagawin niya. Pangatlo, designing. Susunod naman, quality. So, siya lang yung taga-check ng quality. So, tuloy-tuloy yung flow nyo ng work. Hindi sila nagkakaanuhan na, for example, si Rabino and si Noel, pareho nilang work, yung um, mag-develop ng website sa back-end, mag-connect ng domain. So pare-pareho, nagkakalituhan na sila. Para ang mangyayari, itong task na ganito kataas ni Noel, i-divide natin siya sa marami. So para mabilis iikot lang ng iikot yung flow nyo. So tutuloy lang siya ng tutuloy hanggang matapos siya. So hindi lang kayo nakastick. So hindi mo na, oh, let's say, tapos na natin lahat ng website internal. So wala na silang ginagawa. 'Di ba? Lahat na ng work nandun na sa susunod na stage. Paano 'yun? Wala na yung ibang ginagawa. So, kung meron pang nakapila, tuloy-tuloy lang siya. So, maganda kung meron kayong workflow. Number two, dun naman sa mga employees. I'm sure na dahil nga work from home, hindi tayo yung parang ano, no, pwede mong kalabitin yung katabi mo para tanungin mo, oy, tulungan mo ako dito. Mas maganda siguro kung open communication din na mag-share tayo ng updates sa mga projects, kung ano na ba yung nangyayari. Mas maganda yung may update kayo na nag-start ka na ba sa project na to, ongoing na, or tapos na, and then you will also need to inform kung pinasa mo na ba yung project for sa next year, inform mo rin siya na pinasa mo na. And mas maganda kung meron kayong tracker or system, pero uh, I heard ngayon na medyo nagkakaproblema din kayo sa system, no? So kung dahil mga ITs naman, no, mga technical person, no? Kung kaya naman natin mag-develop ng sarili nating system para hindi na tayo nag-a-avail ng subscription monthly, which is nakakabawas din sa cost ng kumpanya, mas maganda kung makakapag-develop tayo ng in-house na parang project management system para dun yun natatrack yung project nyo. Kasi I heard na wala talaga kayong tracker na, okay, may pumasok na project and then ibibigay kay ganto, ibibigay kay ganto. Tapos wala na, hindi nyo na alam kung ano ng progress. So, pagdating sa dulo, doon nyo na lang nare-realize na kulang pala. May kulang to. Bakit nandito na sa stage na to? May kulang pa. So, kung meron kayong project management, mas maganda. And then, maganda rin kung magkakanda kayo ng survey din sa mga employees. Kasi, another thing din yun na hindi lahat ng employees no magsasalita sila kung nagkakaroon na sila ng problema. For sure yung iba diyan nahihiya. So kung nagkakandak tayo ng let's say quarterly survey din sa mga employees kung ano ba yung feedback nila regarding sa workload, sa pay, number one, sa pay, and then sa system na ginagamit, mas maganda. At least from there, malalaman natin kung saan pa yung kailangan natin ng improvement. And then, regarding naman sa cost, sorry, since na-mention mo na medyo nasa kalahati na tayo nung project na delay na, no? Ganto, ang nangyayari kasi, paano meron na ba kayong proseso para dun sa mga clients na delay na? Kasi ang tendency nito, pwedeng mag-cancel sila eh. Mag-cancel, hindi na tumuloy, magkaroon ng bad reviews. So, ano yon, loss ng, ano yon, ng kita yon, loss ng income yon. So, meron na ba kayong plan for that?
Actually, we've had meetings before, no, on how we can deal with this type of situations and problems. And yung sa mga plans naman namin doon, nung una kasi, when we first encountered this problem na delays of projects, ganun, tapos ang nangyayari kasi is kung sino na lang available ang
Yeah.
nag-handle ng mga clients na yun na nagtatanong na kumusta na ba yung projects na pinapagawa or pinapaayos sa amin. And that's one of the major issues na rin, no, is our communication. Hindi kami
Yeah.
in sync in our
Correct.
company. So you would like to improve on that.
Okay, so dahil nga na-mention mo rin na kalahati na yung mga nalilate, no? So etong mga kalahati ng project na to is, let's say, pwedeng possible na mawala to, na loss ng income natin to. Ang maganda is unahan na natin. So bago pa sila magreklamo, maybe someone can reach out to them na para masabi kung kaya ba nating mag-set or mag-move ng launch date nila para ma-workout pa natin yung mga projects na yon. And then if okay yun sa kanila, then maybe yun yung una nating i-prioritize, yung mga talagang late na. And of course, syempre yung mga hindi late, dahil nga late na to, ipa-prioritize nyo na to, may tendency na yung hindi pa late, magiging late. Kasi di ba prioritize nyo na nga to. So, para ang mangyayari is lahat ng current client nyo ngayon, mas maganda kung mag-reach out na tayo sa kanila. We can have someone na tatawag or mag-reach out na pakiusapan na baka pwedeng i-move yung launch date or yung project go live para ano pa natin, ma-adjust pa natin yung ating timeline. Okay, and then kung sakali naman na medyo hindi sila pumayag, baka we could offer um, a compensation, not money of course, but maybe kasi 'di ba after ng project hindi naman doon natatapos eh. Maybe we could offer an after sales support. Okay, so after sales kung meron silang tanong, baka pwedeng mag-offer tayo ng they could have free 2 hours with one of our consultant para just in case na meron pa silang tanong sa system, or we could offer training sa mga user nila para tayo mag-training do sa mga tao nila paano gamitin yung system or paano gamitin yung website na dinevelop nyo as a compensation kung sakali lang naman na ayaw nilang pumayag, no? Pero it's better kung pumayag na sila na i-move. And then, maybe, moving forward, since I know na yung pagde-develop nyo ng project is yung inyong minimum days is nasa 60 days. So, within 60 days na dapat natapos nyo yung isang buong development, right? So, maybe we could talk internal with the CEO na baka pwedeng instead of 60 days, maybe habaan natin ng konti, gawin nating 80 days para meron pa kayong allowance na 20 days. So just in case na may nalilate, moving forward, dito yun sa mga future projects nyo na instead of 60 days, gawin nating 80 days yung package nyo. Baka pwedeng ganun. And then, yeah, I think yun yung mga masasuggest ko na pwede nyong gawing resolution. And number one talaga, yung hierarchy. Baka pwede nyong ayusin din yung management na para alam natin kung kanino magre-reach out kanino. And then, also, I heard na meron din new hire, no? Na wala pang natitrain. So, I highly suggest din na sana meron ding mag-produce sa inyo um, ng parang workbook para meron din silang pagbabasehan kung anong gagawin nila. Oh my. Okay. Sige. So, yun. Kung meron pa kayong mga naiisip or meron suggestions yung iba dyan, mas maganda sana i-open natin yung floor, no? Baka meron pa silang ibang suggestion. Pero for me, yun yung mga sa tingin ko na pwede natin gawin para ma-improve natin itong management and of course the services that we offer, no, sa ating mga clients.
Okay, thank you for these suggestions, ate. Actually, we'll be taking notes on that, and I'll be communicating with my CEO about the advices that you've given us. And sa mga iba dyan na gusto mag-voice out or opinions nyo, you're very open to voice out, guys. So, you may take the floor. If meron na.
Meron pa ba? Na-address na ni ate yung problema ko sa system kasi yun. Bali, ano na rin kay Sir CEO.
Okay po. I will not on that. Iba pa ba guys? Meron pa bang concerns, questions, clarifications? It's your time to voice out.
Meron pa ba?
And so kung wala na, please don't hesitate na mag-reach out lang kayo sa akin if you need any advice with the business or, any strategy para mapag-usapan natin yan, para ma-plan pa natin, para natin i-improve. Alright? Thanks,
Okay,
guys.
ate. Thank you very much,
Thank
ate,
you very
for the
much.
advices.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
After the investigation, the team moved fast. They assigned a stronger leader, clarified their roles, and fixed the workflow para mawala na ang bottlenecks at duplicate tasks. Communication was improved through regular meetings and shared project boards. Employee morale was addressed through quick check-ins, trainings, and recognition. Costs and resources were reorganized para mas maging efficient ang trabaho nila. And finally, a step-by-step change plan was rolled out to everyone could adopt smoothly. With these changes, the department slowly moved back on track, stronger and more organized than before.
So ako yung makasal para sa magtuturo para kay Lolo. And honestly, gusto ko lang talaga siya matulungan dahil sa mga boardings kasi ako naging mahirap. And missing. Pero ang dami talaga sa sabihin. Tapos ngayon, may reports, may meetings, and may urgent follow-ups. Tapos may mga projects, deals na kailangan ko rin. Kaya yun, hindi ko siya masyadong naasikaso kasi medyo bitin ako doon, parang nangangapag pa siya. And natapos sa ulit pero bitin. So plan ko talaga mag-set for catch-up na session para review namin yung mga parts na hindi pa niya gano'n. And ayoko rin naman parang magbigay siya or tapos nawala pa proper guidance. So, tapos ito pa nga, napansin ko lang din is parang may duplicate project na nangyari. So, parehas sila na Pahares at Rabino na naka-assign, tapos nakahawak ko. Nakala ko na una typo lang, pero chinek ulit and confirm. Backup lang natin, i-review ito. i-review to. Yes, i-review. Yung project or assignment. So sayang kasi kung oras na pare-pareho lang ng ginagawa tapos may ibang task. And sana maayos agad para smooth ang workload ng trabaho natin. And anyways, update lang to. Balik ulit ako sa task pero sana next week. And maayos na schedule. And para makatutok na rin tayo, ako kay new employee. And yun lang naman. Salamat.